Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Over the last several days, I've made a video on work less, rotate, cut less lines. This is part 3 of this. Somebody actually asked me a question about a triangle. They were trying to do a triangle. Normally I take a polygon and use 6-sided to get it in the center of the page, but because what I'm going to do, I'm holding down the control button. That's really important. And then I'm going to Control D and I'm going to mirror it the other way. Now I can actually group that together for a second and hit P and put it in the center of the page. But I'm going to ungroup it to show them how to get these equal spaces. I'm going to go, matter of fact, I'm going to make the length 14 inches. So it's 14 inches tall on each one of them. So I'm going to ungroup them. And I'm going to move this guy. Well, you know what? It'd be a lot easier to go 15 inches. And then I'm going to set my nudge factor on 5 inches. And I'm going to nudge it down 1/3 of that space. So now you've got a 6-sided star. And I would group it and hit P to just make sure you're there. Now I'm going to make both of them a thick line, like 100 points. And I'm seeing, I did that on purpose. You could not convert the outline to an object because it's a group. So we're going to go to Object and Group and Ungroup. And now we can select it and convert the outline to an object, and we can left click, right click. And there's 2 trains of thought. I've got a slight line between this. Well, you know what? I wonder if it's just the red line. Let me select that and take away the line. Yeah, the line's still going to be there when you fill in. So I'm not going to, normally I would split this in half, but I'm just going to do it because that would be the best for the contour, for the interactive fill tool. But all I'm going to do is take away that line and that line. Now I'm going to fill that in. Fill it in with the Smart Fill tool. And I'm going to use that color. Now I'm going to get the interactive fill tool so I won't have a split down the middle. And I'm going to try to do what I did earlier by moving this handle and getting a little bit of darkness on both sides. It's a little difficult. But now, because we're working in the center of the page, I can Control D, Alternate C, and rotate it 60 degrees. And now all I have to do is that one selected, give my interactive fill tool, and change it to a different color. Now I'm going to grab both these and group them. Control G, Control D, Alternate C, but I rotate it twice that amount, so 120 degrees. And whenever you make something like this, nudge that out of the way and get rid of your lines. And then put this back, just in case something kind of happens. Now, this is just as cool as this one. I've got a little bit more darkness on this one, but I've never had a printer yet tell me if that would show up when they're printing it. I'm a laser engraver and I don't do stuff like this. But over the years, I've learned how to make this work. Anyway, I hope that answered his question, and thank you for watching.